Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Are there any additions to the agenda? No?
Nope.
Motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Brett, second by Mark. All those in favor?
Aye.
Bills, minutes, and treasurer's report? I have a motion to approve the bills, minutes, and treasurer's report.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Linda, second by Mark. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Treasurer's report, Maxine?
All right. Audits are going good. They're working on 2023. Scott with CLNA requested info from Manor and still just waiting on something, so I reminded Heather at Manor to get that over to him so we can get wrapped up on 23. Everybody got their 21 books. As of the last invoice for Manor, we've spent $47,477.50 on it, which is what we get reimbursed for 90%. So we got those are up to date and sent in. I have a call with Laura next Tuesday, state of Michigan. So, but we're doing good and getting caught up on the F-65s for 21 and 22 have been filed. So we're good on that. I got a email from Menominee County about this adding to the summer tax bill, this Menominee County Master Plan Survey. If we want to put that on the reverse of our tax bills, it's an option. Vicki said she would print them and then but bill Menominee County for the additional.
Okay.
It's been in the laws. I don't know how many more times. If anybody wants to fill it out from there, I don't think they're even gonna look at the back of their bill if you wanna just put it on there or skip it. I'd say skip it.
Skip it?
Okay.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna, really look into that. It's in the Lux and
Okay.
okay? I will let them know we won't participate in putting it on the back. Then we ended up, we did order a batting cage for down at the field. And when I did order that back in, what was it, like March or something? Then I went and checked with the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, and they have a grant program. So they did let me know last Friday that they would be sending $1,000 to cover the net.
Cool.
So I made a little sign and put it on the net down there,
Okay.
that it was from a grant paid for from the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers.
Very nice.
So that kind of evened us out on that. And down there, sat there last night for a Little League baseball game. And then I think the batting cage net was like the daycare center. Because everybody who could walk was in there climbing on the net. So is it possible to get something little like this to go down there if it's state approved? This is like one for like a daycare. It's $400. It's good for 1 to 2 to 3 years old if you're walking and stuff. Just a little, give them a little 2-foot slide, something like that. We get that and we'd have it right behind the dugout where their parents can watch the kids, because none of them were watching their little kids over there. And there was, I'd say, 60 people because we played Norway. And yeah, about 10, 15 kids running around. None were over there, over on the playground. So if we got something little like that, then at least the parents would be somewhat closer, sitting on the bleachers in their chairs, that where they could just play there. And if it's less than 30 inches off the ground, we wouldn't need, what do you call that, absorption material?
Yeah, like mulch or.
Mulch or something on, but still could get a couple bags, because it's only 72, like six feet long, including the slide and the little climbing wall.
Yeah.
Something to look into to get it down there, occupy them little ones. So yeah, if you want me to look further, I don't know if it's certified okay for a daycare center. Is it okay for being down there? Is there restrictions or requirements on that? No? Okay, so go ahead and look.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Then, the cemetery account is looking a little low. We don't have enough in the bank to cover expenses, so can I take money out of the credit union one? How does that work?
Well, no, technically we can't take it out of there.
Okay,
Yeah, it would have to come from the general,
okay.
which is how it's budgeted anyhow.
Right, general's been paying it.
Yeah.
But just to take it back out of the cemetery for Jerry's services, we're behind
Okay.
on that. So we just have to wait and catch up later.
Well, you'd have to do a bank transfer from the general to the cemetery.
Right,
Yeah. Which we'd have to vote on.
right, but this general's been paying them right along anyway, so it was just get it back over there under the account.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, so we can't use the money in the credit union for expenses with Northern.
No, because that's perpetual care money that was collected years ago, and it
Okay.
has to stay there.
Okay,
As far as I was told years ago when we were on the board, when they stopped that
perpetual care fund.
Okay,
That it had to stay separate from
using.
cemetery operating.
Okay, okay, I'll just watch on that then. And then over there by the Hermansville sign, since we're putting up the flags and stuff like that, been looking at America 250 banners. You can get those, some that are 6 feet by 8.5, 9 feet. Get a couple to put under the Hermansville sign and just hang them up there. They're running about less than $30. We'll get a couple of them and they can put them up there in June for the 4th of July. We don't spend too much on them because it's a 1-year thing. Go out there with a marker, change it every year. That's it for me.
Okay. Thank you. All right, truck bid. We got one bid for the truck. Travis Dugry, $1,250.
And did you like the bid on that or no?
Yes.
I told you about it.
I didn't.
Can I get a motion to accept Travis's bid?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Mark,
I'll second.
second by Brent. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Summer help.
Yeah, Mike Snyder said he would be willing to cut grass. So have him take care of the ball diamonds, it'd be perfect, he's done it with Ben all the time anyways. So, then Matt could just take care of the town and Mike would take care of the ball diamonds.
He's got his own lawnmower, do we got?
No, we have to.
We got two? Okay.
And he'll know when they gotta be cut, he knows when the games are, and I'm not chasing all over trying to find repeat.
Is he just gonna do the baseball fields, or is he willing to do the whole park over there?
He'll do the whole
Okay.
thing, yeah.
And he'll be paid the same as Matt?
Yeah.
You wanna make a motion?
I'll make a motion to hire Mike Snyder for summer help.
I'll second that.
Motion by Mark, and second by Brent. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Fire department update. The fire department got a Hannahville grant for more turnout gear for $3,500. So that's good. Brent, is there anything else?
I don't think so. Nothing.
Community club?
The only thing was that the boilers and everything ended up being fine after that flood. There was no damage, so
Okay, good.
other than that, nothing different.
Sewer department, parks.
We got a price on putting a new fence around the lagoons,
Yeah,
which you can't get that heavy gauge wire anymore, which is out there. So you have to go chain link, and the price is $64,930. So me and Jason have some other ones we're gonna contact to see, but because if you buy that cheap stuff, the snow even knocks it over, so. So that'd be on hold for a little bit here.
Yeah.
Who was that quote from?
Delta fence. Then I have Stevie Schultz gave me a price on putting tin on that pavilion down here, it was like 58. $5,850, but that doesn't have to be done right now either. Plus it needs a new window that was busted out the front,
Okay.
just so we have an idea. And we can get other prices too.
How much was that, 5,000 what?
$850.
Doesn't sound like it's that bad. Was he putting tin on the outside of it?
Just the three sides, not the back one, because it's mostly all windows anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's, wait, let me see. Well, we'll bring it, Northgate has somebody that wants to buy that cemetery lawnmower. That 44-inch cut. I mean, it's been sitting there now for what? This will be the second year.
Yeah, nobody used it when it was out there.
We bought it 15 years ago, 2015, I think we bought that. So I guess we just, if we want to get rid of it, we have to have a price. I think we paid like a little over $5 for it when we bought it.
Does it still work good where we don't need to keep it for like a backup?
It's too small to even keep as a backup.
It's only a 44-inch cut.
Yeah.
I mean, he called and asked me, and I said I would bring it up at the meeting.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't serve a purpose, honestly.
Well, yeah, Jerry uses his own equipment, so technically we don't need it.
Right.
You can put the money towards a new one if you're gonna do anything at some point. The ones that we got ain't got any newer.
You have to have a price if you want to get rid of it.
He didn't offer you anything for it?
He said like 3 or 35.
I would say 4.
Was there over 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell him that, see what he said.
I'll give him a call tomorrow. Pickleball court, they're on hold. Plus what they want to paint them is freaking nuts. Drains wouldn't even want to do it.
That much, eh?
And he said the ones that do Niagara Mountain was like $7,000. I
To
said,
paint lines?
I said it'll stay black for a long time.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
But there's not really not a lot of interest from the people that I talked to that even go up here. You know,
They don't want to play outside?
No.
Okay.
We put down temporary lines like we did before all day. They have to,
Yep.
Yeah.
for that price.
What do we want to do for flowers under the sign?
I don't know if I don't think would trash real ones, or with being construction there, we just got artificial.
Red, white, and blue artificial ones, put them under there for the $250?
No?
No.
We
Okay.
want to put something in there that,
Well,
Possibly
the
keep
flower
going
box,
under
the
here.
flower box underneath the sign isn't gonna be affected by the construction.
so
Okay.
No, just the corners. are-
Yeah.
I would say to plant something under there that stays under there and comes up every year, so you don't have to keep planting them.
Yeah.
No gardener. I
Yeah.
have no idea.
We put some
Sounds good to me, but
daylilies in there or something that comes back up all the time.
Whatever looks
Right.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
You can put some tulips to start, and then some other things behind it that'll come up after that, and then the flowers are there, nobody has to touch them.
Mm-hmm.
So they play.
We'll investigate.
okay.
Yep.
Maintained.
Board comment. I got the dump inspection from from Eagle. Everything's okay out there, except that there's a few tree shoots that need to be cut off. And he suggested that we mend the fence by the gate.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything is in compliance.
Good. Just like to see which ones he's talking about. There's some full-grown trees up there.
Well, if there's any trees within the perimeter, they gotta be chopped off.
They're inside the fence, they gotta be cut.
Normally I just cut them with a brush hog.
I sent in our order for dust oil this morning. So that should be getting done around the time that it normally does, early June, I would think. I went with the calcium chloride again, because that seemed to work pretty good last year.
That stuff.
Cemetery sign. Needs to be fixed, it's kind of flapping in the breeze.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty rough.
Mhm.
So we need to get a couple new 4x4s, bring it a little closer to the ground and remount it.
How's the goose pellets working?
Oh, yeah, the report on the goose repellent. No go.
Really?
No, I was out there at lunchtime today and
Drove in.
I put it down on the 4th, and there was one solitary goose that was out there when I did it, that was still out there the last couple weeks, but as of today, the babies are there, they're all there. So, looks like the natural repellent is a fail.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Now we know that's not gonna work, so we gotta come up with another idea.
12 days.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Dumpsters are ordered for the
Clean
cemetery.
update?
Yep.
All right.
They're gonna put them at the ball field again, like they did last year, that was real nice.
How about bathrooms for the 4th, is that?
I got them ordered already too.
Okay, cool. Fireworks insurance?
Well, I was gonna speak, we are cutting back because we didn't meet our goal. And the price increase, lack of attendance in the fundraiser. The show normally runs about 20 to 25 with insurance. It's usually about closer to 25. It's gonna be closer to 17. And with the insurance, it'll be closer to 20, which will almost drain the fireworks account. So depending, we just found out we did not get the grant from Hannahville. So with that being said, yeah, we might need help with some of it and go from there, and we're still taking donations. It's very disheartening because it's a 250 year and you're excited about it, but you can't, go out to the money tree and pick out money off the tree and pay for fireworks. Cause it's only fireworks, so. So if you, I can bring the bill in, and if you wanna talk about it, that, I know usually you help with like half or some of it, every little bit helps. And with that being said, the 17, the cut is mostly on the grand finale. So that'll be a lot less than what it normally is. So, unless we get, so. And as far as the 4th of July, the Sportsman's Club, like Mark has been, and we've been ordering the trailer and the beer and the, things going as far as to get for the day of, so.
All right. Well, thank you for all you do, Carol, for the fireworks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Is there any other board comment before we move on?
Just them signs
Oh,
for the ball fields, because then they're done. Do we have to have a motion to pay for them? I know we approved them, but we didn't really have a price.
What was it, $901?
Yeah. And then the stands are not done yet at Superior, so I'm waiting on them.
I'll make a motion to purchase the signs.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, public comment.
I was gonna say
Oh.
one thing. Is it possible we can get like a different ash trail front, because that horrible thing out there is, maybe get one of them tube things that people gotta smoke out there? Show them and put a tube thing out there instead of,
They have those at that budget place for like $80 up in Escanaba. They're like metal, they're nice. I was gonna get one for the housing, so
oh,
Oh,
it's a
Okay.
good place to get them.
I was gonna say Hiawatha the chef sells them too, but yeah,
$80
they sell for $80
$200
there.
$200.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
so,
All right. Thanks, Brooks, for
Yeah.
that.
did you pick yours up yet?
No, but I'm
Did you
thinking
wanna pick
about
up
it.
two?
Two
Okay.
for here?
Yeah,
Two for here, but one for here.
no, one for
Yeah, I just
here,
need one.
yeah.
You need a motion for Maxine to buy your banners, the 250s.
I'll make a motion for Maxine to buy the banners for the
Okay.
sign.
Even though they're only gonna be like
$30?
$30. I thought it was like a $500.
So there it is.
Okay.
Okay, so you made a motion?
Yeah.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, Bruce, did you raise your hand?
Yes, it did.
All right.
I would like the board members to take a ride, just go up Oak Street, west side of Oak Street. There are tires, there's a couch, there's box spring mattresses, there's appliances in the yards. Can't they do something about that? You know, it's nothing, this town is starting to turn into a shithole. And nothing is being done about it.
Very bad, even Third Street.
I noticed that the other day when I drove by.
Right.
Pardon?
It's bad.
Oh, yeah.
Third Street was
Yeah, it
terrible,
is.
so.
I know them people. If you want me to talk to them, I can.
Go for
Well,
it.
I know them, so.
Another question, when are they having the dumpsters up here?
June 6th.
June
Baseball
6th.
field.
Okay, because after that, there's a reason to squawk, really squawk,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But when I go over to my shed every day, I look at that and it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
There's ordinances on the books, or that all you need to do is file a complaint to the township board and they'll act on it.
I'll take care of it, Bruce.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay, next. Going once? Paul?
The dam. What do you plan on doing about the dam?
Fixing it.
Fixing it, how come?
I'm not even gonna answer it. I talked to the dam inspector for the state of Michigan, and I explained
come?
what we're gonna do, and that's it. I have nothing else to say about it.
Are we gonna follow the engineering protocol on that dam? Or are we gonna continue to do what we did this year?
I'm
I
not.
wanna know as a board.
I'm
I
not
wanna know as a
talking
board.
to-
I'm not talking to Mark alone. I wanna know as a board. Are we gonna follow the engineer's protocols on that dam?
Yes.
From here on out. That was made for the 100-year flood. Dude, you seen what I had down there
Yep,
this year.
yep, yes, I did.
And we're lucky to even have a lake this year.
Mhm. You're
And
absolutely
the
right.
worst, most disheartening part of the whole deal, my wife and I are down there sandbagging, trying to save our building. The water's cascading over the dam, ready to take out the dam. And there's nobody around. Nobody's sandbagging that dam, trying to save that lake. If that dam washes out, there is no lake, and you ain't getting another one.
You're right.
Did they put in culvert or something where they had the road dug up?
Oh,
There's a
Today,
overflow
yeah,
there.
they put it back
So-
together today.
Who paid for that culvert?
as of right now, could be the state.
Is it under the?
It
FEMA?
sounds like the emergency declaration will pay for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
But at worst, it'll be $2,000.
so they put in a culvert that will probably never be used again, right? First of
Let's
all,
hope so.
right? Second, the road going up towards my storage building that got washed out. Can we get some gravel put on that road?
Yes, we can, yeah.
Because I see someone went over there and dug out the yard today to try to, instead of putting gravel down at the entrance where it's washed out, they literally dug a ditch with a tractor today.
The heck was that?
I don't know, to empty the water hole
With the township.
Was that the
Township,
road was it the road commission?
out. I don't know who did it.
Cause B was there with,
Yeah.
County was there with tobacco.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
county was there today with tobacco.
And in the ditch that used to drain and go towards the dam, when they put the culvert in, they filled that ditch in.
Well, that doesn't make much sense.
It doesn't, does it?
No. Okay,
Take a look at it, see what you think.
but yeah, we can get some gravel on that road.
Yeah.
But we are gonna have a plan going forward.
Yep. And
That's what I wanna know.
I wanna go for a dam safety grant to fix that spillway up so you don't have that problem anymore.
It cascaded over the lake. You
Yeah.
can't fix that. There's only one way to keep it from overflowing, and that's the pull planks.
Yeah, but how do you put
Yeah,
things when you
but
can't
the
pull 'em?
situation that we had with it coming off the spillway and coming towards you,
Oh, where I bagged it?
that we can
Yeah.
fix.
Yeah. Oh, I
That
was
we can
down here
fix.
about 5 years ago asking about that too.
Yeah, so we can get a dam safety grant to fix that. I think we should get our case would be very strong to fix that.
It would be a great time if
Yeah.
there's FEMA monies involved.
Yeah, so, yes, we
But when
will.
we are done, you will be able to pull all the planks if you want. Cause there was no hooks in the rest of the planks.
It's a failed design to begin with.
I told the dam inspector, that's the most piss poor setup I've ever seen.
Almost
Nobody should be standing out there pulling a plank.
every other dam in this state probably has a floodgate. This one doesn't.
Yeah.
That's the problem. There's no way you can predict it as far out as you want, but with that kind of rain, there's nothing you could have done to change the outcome.
Let me ask you something.
That's my
Can
opinion.
you predict a record snowfall year?
Yeah.
Can you predict a record snowfall year and pulling the planks on the dam prior to that to try to prevent that from happening?
When those planks were pulled and put back in, that water level was perfectly fine.
The planks were put back, now, you understand what the plan says for where where that lake level should be in the springtime. And you're telling me that when you put the planks back in on Easter Day, that was a smart thing to do?
There was no chance of anything going wrong there, so yeah, I do.
There was no chance of anything going wrong there. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that's what I said. I stick to it, so.
Holy cow.
Well, there should be one
No,
person.
was there a chance of something going wrong there?
Absolutely not.
Well, there's always a chance of something.
When the water was cascading over the top of the dam?
That's
After
what
a
it is.
torrential rainstorm.
Was there a chance of something going wrong there?
Cause you can't predict 4 inches of rain down 4 feet
That's
of
why
snow.
you abide by the dam regulations and you do the 100-year flood plan. That's why it's there, that's why it exists.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh,
Sounds good.
We got a motion for her $30.
Oh,
Family, so we better do an ashtray too.
Linda's making a motion to purchase the ashtray for the community club. I'll second.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Anybody else? Public comment?
I
Misty?
have a quick question about the CPA charges here. Is that to be expected every 2 weeks, of $5,730 fees to Manor Consteria? Thank you. I see on the 18th they were paid.
No, those are gonna go up and down as they work on the audit. The one that's Clifton Larson audit, the 15,750 is doing the final audits. That will stay the same while we catch up on all the back years. And that is our second payment on that. But now with Manor, they are, since they did all the bookkeeping to get ready for the audits, that is their time and hours just to now turn everything over to Clifton Larson.
So can we expect these kind of fees for the 2024 years and the 2025 years, or that's already completed?
They're not completed. They will be reviewing, but then it'll go right over to Clifton Larson. There is enough money since they were predicting 110,000 from the first catch-up grant with the state for Manor. So they will be reimbursing us for 25 and 26 to do the prep work also. So that money we get reimbursed back 90%.
All right, thank you.
If there's no other public comment, can I have a motion to adjourn?
I have a comment, please.
Yeah,
In the April meeting, there were several things that occurred that I found very disconcerting. Now, my understanding is that you are members of the Michigan Township Association. Is that correct?
yep,
And I also am very much aware that any of the information that you need in order to run the township, to run your business as necessary, is available free of charge to anyone that's a member of the association. Now, a couple of things that happened in the April meeting. The board voted to give yourselves a raise.
we
in
didn't
salary.
vote on a raise at the April meeting.
Yes, you did.
No, we didn't.
Excuse me.
No, we
Pardon
didn't.
me. Okay. March meeting. I stand corrected.
Thank you.
And when I asked what you were going to do for the residents, because they're not getting a raise and their cost of living is going up, Mr. Iyer retorted immediately to me, we didn't get a raise. Well, holy cow, Mr. Iyer, you are the one that had supported the motion to give yourself a raise less than an hour earlier. I had another concern as to how it is that we have a resident that's not even involved with the sewer that brought up the issue of a lot of delinquent accounts with the sewer. And interestingly enough, Mr. Knodel, you were not aware of that, and you stated that information. So my concern is, how is it that other residents are being advised of that? Now, furthermore, I found it very concerning that one of the sewer residents was indeed named here in the meeting, both names, first and last name, and then a discussion was held regarding his financial transactions, et cetera, with the township. That's something that never, ever, ever should occur. No one's personal business should ever be held in a public meeting in that manner. Mr. Knodel, you asked our clerk if we were online for early voting. The response was, I don't know. I signed some papers for Mark Kleiman, our county clerk, the other day, but didn't know what it was that she had signed and if indeed things were on track. This is very concerning. Very concerning. We need to know, as the residents in the township, where we're at and exactly how things are being done and knowing that they're being done in an appropriate manner. One more comment, I will say, we had the local auto repair people complaining that they hadn't been paid for several months. That should never be happening. I guess the final comment that I would make is that I find it very concerning that we have monies that are invested in CDs, so on and so forth, 2.68% and less, and tied up for 3 years. And this was done in spite of the fact that we had the interest that was available at 4.25%. And it wasn't just myself that had mentioned that. We had another resident that's here that also mentioned it. So I'm not sure where the financial directive is coming from, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Thank you for your comment.
And the final comment is
Motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Maxine,
Do I have
I
a second?
do appreciate the fact
All in
that
favor? Aye.
our understanding is